dog owners are trying the Invisible Challenge to put their dog's smarts to the test. They tape plastic wrap to the walls, jump over it, and then see how their pets react. And these pups are all responding in different ways. This Australian Shepherd was confused at first, but after running around in a circle and hitting the plastic wrap with its nose, the pup figured it out, jumping over the plastic wrap. And meet Tucker. His owner is showing him how it's done. He's a little discouraged and not that into it.
Oh, baby, it's okay.
It may take this guy a few more tries, but his owner believes in him.
Chicken?
Some people on social media are against the challenge and wonder if it's dangerous. We spoke to veterinarian Dr. Lori Hess to get her take on it.
I could see an animal getting frustrated and trying to bite its way through and eating the cellophane or the saran wrap or whatever, and that's something that's not digestible that could potentially cause a gastrointestinal tract obstruction.
She thinks it's a mean thing to do to your pet.
Psychologically, our pets really trust us. That whole man's best friend thing, they love us unconditionally, and we're tricking them.
Pops are trends, causing controversy.
Yes! Oh, jeez!
For InsideEdition.com, I'm Justine Ray.
It's the busiest room in the house, the kitchen, and the appliance that gets the most of use, the refrigerator. Jennifer and Jamie Venezia have a bunch of kids, and their fridge is jam-packed to capacity.
This happens daily, whether it's blueberries or strawberries. Something falls out of the refrigerator and rolls from one end of the house to the other.
We need help.
So professional organizer Kathy Vines is coming to their Watertown...
Blueberries or strawberries. Something falls out of the refrigerator and rolls from one end of the house to the other.
We need help.
So professional organizer Kathy Vines is coming to their Watertown, Massachusetts home to organize their fridge.
Okay, I can help you.
Where to begin?
So the first step is we're going to take everything out.
Clean out the fridge and place everything on the kitchen counter.
Then we're going to go through what we have here, get rid of the things that you don't use anymore and don't need. Not only are you wasting your space because it's being taken up by stuff you don't need, but you're getting spills and other things that can lead to contamination.
Next, toss out what you don't use.
These, I don't know the last time we used them, so they're probably very old.
There's leftover pasta, not one, but 2 half-empty bottles of grape jelly. And check this out, a giant jar with just 1 pickle in it. Here's an easy fix. Now that the fridge is empty, give it a thorough cleaning.
I didn't realize it was this bad.
Next, Kathy brings in her bag of tricks.
I feel like we've got a few tools in here that are going to help you right away.
Shelf liners are a great way to prevent messy spills. Her next tip, create zones. Fruits and veggies into the bottom bins.
Air needs to circulate around food inside the fridge for the fridge to do its job.
Kathy places items the family uses most, like juices and snacks, in easy-to-reach places.
You did it. That's great.
Next, she uses organizers like a shelf stacker to help create more space. Remember those berries that spilled all over the place?
Let's create a berry bin.
Keep them secure in a basket. So there you have it, the fridge before and after.
Thank you.
Thank you
Great
very
job.
much.
Oh, my pleasure.
This is my bag of Ruffles potato chips.
This woman can't eat enough Ruffles potato chips.
I love them because of their crispy goodness.
Christine Moore says she's been eating Ruffles, the potato chips with the ridges, just about every day for the last 20 years of her life. Her husband Bob even buys them in bulk.
I couldn't believe how much money she spends on potato chips.
I love them.
About a month ago, Christine was munching on her favorite snack when something unusual happened.
I took a bite out of this chip, and one of these sharp edges, I must not have chewed it up good enough, and it poked me in my tonsil.
She felt a sharp pain and asked Bob to check her throat with a flashlight.
Well, I could tell by his face that he was seeing something that, wasn't right.
Christine went to the doctor and got a shocking diagnosis. She had tonsil cancer, apparently due to having been a smoker for 30 years.
This is actually the tumor.
Christine is now undergoing chemotherapy and radiation treatment with oncologist Dr. William Weisbeck at Providence Medical Center in Everett, Washington. She's expected to make a full recovery.
By taking a bite of one particular potato chip on a particular day at a particular time, saved her life.
All thanks to one life-saving potato chip.
It's like a blessing in disguise.
It's as much a part of the holidays as, well, pumpkin pie. But this year, there is a national crisis. We're running out of Reddi-wip. Across America, supermarket shelves are bare. Here at the Morton Williams supermarket in New York City, they only have about 20 cans of Reddi-wip. A new shipment arrived this morning, but when they're all sold out, guess what? That is it. No more Reddi-wip. Shoppers searching for Reddi-wip are seeing signs like this. All canned whip toppings will be in short supply this season. So what's behind the Reddi-wip emergency? A massive explosion at the plant that makes nitrous oxide, the gas that sprays Reddi-wip out of the can.
It was a boom that was so loud. It shook the foundation of the earth.
The explosion in Pensacola, Florida shut down the factory. There is no need to panic, however. We're going to show you how you can make your own creamy topping.
It is unbelievably easy to make whipped cream.
Stephen Colucci is pastry chef at Cook Shop in New York. He showed Inside Edition producer Allison Hall how it's done.
So we're going to start with heavy cream, and then we're going to put a little bit of powdered sugar in here. I like to use powdered sugar because it dissolves right into the cream immediately. And then we're also going to put a little bit of vanilla extract. And now we're going to let the machine do the hard part.
That is amazing. A delicious solution to the nation's Reddi-wip crisis.
Is a crunch? Or do men and women actually eat Doritos differently? Actor Peter Dinklage sure made a lot of noise eating them in that popular Super Bowl ad. But 24 hours after that triumph, the CEO of PepsiCo said women eat Doritos differently.
They don't like to crunch too loudly in public. And, they don't lick their fingers generously. And they don't like to pour the little broken pieces and the flavor into their mouth.
She also suggested a new Doritos, just for ladies.
It's not a male and female as much as other snacks for women that can be designed and packaged differently. And yes, we are looking at it, and we're getting ready to launch a bunch of them soon. And how can you put it in your purse? Because women love to carry a snack in their purse.
Battle over Doritos.
Sexist.
Inside Edition conducted our own focus group, equally divided, 5 women and 5 men. They each got a bag of Doritos. So why do you think Lady Doritos are a bad idea?
It's not a Dorito. It makes no sense.
Guess what we found? Surprise! Women and men eat them the same way.
I feel like the crunch is all part of the Doritos and the chips experience.
And the only way to get every morsel is to turn over the bag. And messy fingers? No problem. After the brouhaha, a tweet from Doritos. We already have Doritos